bunch of trees, chop them down while we're messing around with bees. Probably get stung here and there, but you know, that's just part of the bee business. It's part of the bee business. So we're gonna do a bunch of that. We're gonna mess around. We might do some base building today. Probably go around, get some mushrooms, bring them over this way. I think we're gonna put them in that cage right over there. That way we can keep making some mushroom stew. I also, yeah, I went to that ocean monument. Can they hear you guys? Sorry. I don't know if they can or not. I had it set up before where they could hear you guys, but right now they shouldn't be able to hear you guys. Talking to Renzo and Duke right now. I don't know if you guys can hear them on my stream or not. I mean, if Duke pulled up the stream and looked at it and listened, he could probably hear whether he can hear himself or not. But other than that, I'm not sure.
I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself in my stream or in Duke's stream?
No, I could hear myself at all. I can hear myself on your stream.
You can?
I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't? Okay, yeah, you should only be able to hear me, is what I was saying. I can change it, you know, if you want to be heard, Renzo, but right now, I didn't think you wanted to. So, yeah, for sure. I didn't want, some people are already cool with it, like Duke doesn't care because he streams anyway, you know, but I kind of figured you didn't want to be in the stream, so I set it up so they can only hear me. It's gonna be from my end, it's gonna be, or from the video's end, it's gonna be a very one-sided conversation between me and you. It's okay though. I'm cool with it. But yeah, no, I was just talking my stream for a second. Kind of what I do for like the first minute, and then I'm usually pretty just lame and don't talk very much the rest of the video.
It's hard to talk, bro, when you're like watching.
Yeah, there's been like there's been a few different times where I had streamers and I had them commenting, but I didn't like notice for a while, and like they were already gone before. I had somebody come on, comment, like offer me a job streaming, and then just like completely disappear, and then their channel was gone like the next day. It was pretty funny.
Duke is not like the first like 10 minutes he don't see.
Yeah.
And I really want to stream, but I've been
Yep. You know.
Yeah, man, just don't, you know? Jeez. Did you ever... It's just that easy.
It's really that simple, bro. Like, it's crazy.
It really is that simple. It's just your brain that tells you that it's not. But like, as far as something like that, yeah, it is. It is as simple as just like doing it, and then like making some crappy videos and like listening to yourself. Like you just go back and like watch one of your videos or two of your videos. You know, like every fourth or fifth video at first, you like go back and watch it and just be like, oh shit, like I should be able to like do this or that. Like I'm like definitely I sound crappy here or there, and I should like improve this or that. You know. I don't know. Yeah, but that'll teach you like you don't look at it as like, oh, this is terrible, this is terrible. Be like, oh man, like I can improve, like if I just like change like this or that, you know, like that's how you have to look at it. You can't just like beat yourself up, because beating yourself up isn't gonna do any good. Like that's just gonna make you feel worse. Like if you're just like, oh dude, like if I sound like this, if I just like if I just practice like holding my tongue different or something, or trying to sound different, or like trying to talk different, like just like, or even coming up with like kind of like a fake voice or like a fake personality will like help you out, because then you can pretend to be somebody that you're not, like even better. Or like I always tell Duke, like Duke goes by his name, you know, like that's his what he always goes by. So if he was to come up with like a different name and not be himself, like I think he would have a better time not being, or like not like doing certain shit, you know what I mean? So if you were,
So I always feel like, like Tyson,
He's good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that should be okay. You fucking asshole, motherfucker.
sorry, that was just like incredibly funny from my angle. Just like you
I
should
got
just
you.
go bring that back. Fucking asshole! God damn, dude, what happened? You were just happy a second ago. My ears, my point. Be blind. See how they run.
he's
I got, yeah, I got a couple beds. Got them away from the fucking phone.
two of them, bro. Give me a fucking arrow, dude. I should be switched down.
Yeah, it's not cool. You don't have a bow yet like I do. Fully maxed, you know. Got all the treasure from the end.
Two beds is fine. I got the forest.
What are you guys doing? It sounds like you're having an awful day.
Focus, bro.
I got a voice, you know.
90, 740.
I have a bunch of more of that stuff. So I'll just
You got a couple beds left. Fine.
What? I'm at one right now. These are like fun and shit,
what the hell?
I have no idea what the coordinates stand for. Is it like
The first coordinate is just the x-axis. So it's like
like
east, west. And then the second coordinate is the y-axis, which is how high up or down you are. And then the third coordinate is the z-axis, which is like north-south, I think. So just think of it like as a compass. X and Z.
Because I'm not underground, you know. Shit over here.
So the last one's underground, right?
No, the middle one is up and down. Is either above or underground. No, yeah, he did not say the middle one. So yeah, we hardly ever say the middle one unless we're like, you know, up or down or something, or we're underground. Or like if you're in the mountains, I guess you should sleep in a bed, drinks in real life. I'm gonna pour a nice old good cup of Joe. Hey, get out of bed, man. I can't have that bed. I have this bed. So yeah, if you don't sleep in a bed for so many days, you get insomnia in-game. And when you have insomnia in-game, that's when the phantoms appear. And it's like, well, so at certain times, I don't know if it's like, if it was just like different like versions of the game. Like sometimes they would only appear for you if you were the one that didn't sleep. So if like you'd been in the nether, but the other person was sleeping, when you came out of the nether, you would see the phantoms, but they wouldn't, which was kind of funny. But I think in this version of the game, at least, that it doesn't really matter. Like everybody has to sleep, or everybody will get phantoms. It seems that way, at least, though. I'm not sure though, because it's like I'll sleep in a bed, and then I won't see any phantoms. But then like Duke won't sleep in a bed; he'll be in the nether. When he comes out, he will see phantoms. And then when we come close to each other, I'll see phantoms as well as him seeing phantoms, right? So I think it's just like the proximity as well as other factors, if that makes sense.
Not change for you? I look at the sun, the sky goes dark blue, and the square gets a little sun, then I look away from the sun. I change. So like light.
Weird.
It does do that, but trying to replicate how the sky really is there.
How it really is what I found. But it's not like that. How do you look at the sun?
I think my iron farm's working again. Let's just put more leaves around it. Looks like a big ass castle. I need to do the big farms different. Something to do with them. We need to go get a bunch of sticks to make campfires. Sticks, charcoal, and logs. So we can fly over to the witch farm and get a bunch of sticks. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bee farm in this game, right? Like a honey farm. Just, it like requires a bunch of campfires so that you don't get stung by the bees. I need a bunch of carpet too. I wonder if I could just put leaf blocks over the fires. Instead of carpet. You haven't played this game very much then? Renzo? Bunch.
Yep.
You gotta work tonight? That sucks.
This is like real life. That was in the studio. I even know.
Yeah, I guess if you have like the music on while you're streaming, then your shit can get flagged for copyright. Yeah, one of my videos, like I didn't even think I had the music on in the game at all. I'm pretty sure I don't. And I had it down really, really low, but one of my videos got like, it didn't get flagged. It was just like, hey, you have copyrighted material. Like, ever tried to get this monetized? It won't be monetized unless you edit out like the portions or mute them or some shit. God damn, that sucks. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Well, I mean, a lot of games like the game companies like won't copyright like flag your stuff just because like their game is getting more popular from your stream anyway, you know? Like so it's like a trade-off. But yeah, I think definitely if you're not like a big creator or something, they're gonna be like, hey dude, you can't be doing that shit. Hell.
Yeah, bro. I wanna start trying, bro. Like streaming modding and shit like that. Like, I'm like, bro, like like they're having mad fun, bro. And they're making mad money, bro.
Yeah, some of these guys are making bank off that, dude, off of streaming, and it's
Like, it's not only that, bro. They're just fun, bro. Like they're just
yeah.
enjoying themselves, you know? I'm like, bro,
That's why I just like I'm like, why not, you know?
yeah. It's a lot started, you know?
I mean, it definitely takes like being entertaining, and it takes
Yeah.
like it takes not just like making like a video like, hey, doing this, like doing blah blah blah, like or hanging out today on Minecraft. Like you got to be like, hey, this video is like making an iron farm or making this or making that, and then like or even like streaming it and then going back and editing it to where you're like editing parts down, and then you can make like a video that's like, yep, this is how like what I did here, and like speed it up or something, you know, so that it becomes like a 20-minute video or something.
Most people, especially when TikTok came out, bro, they watching longer videos like that. Especially with cooking videos, bro.
It's yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta make like you gotta do it twofold. You gotta stream and have the stream be entertaining, and at the same time you gotta be able to go back and edit that stuff down to like short videos, like 30 or not like 30 a minute. It used to be like 30, now it's like 15 to 20 minute, and then shorts too. So you gotta make shorts that are like 15 to 30-second long or even a minute long, that has like a catch. It's like a commercial for like a 30 or not a 30 but for like a 15-minute long video. It's like 18 minutes is usually where the target's at, I think.
Well, I think they're just gonna use Instagram, but they're talking about they're thinking they're going down TikTok now. I'm like, I wonder how hard it's gonna be for creating. Gotta pop out. 'Cause I'm like, TikTok's algorithm was built for this one.
You know like I don't know. It's like a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
said something wild one day at work, and my TikTok fucking it was a little too wild.
I mean, it's just corporations, dude. That's all it is. It's like one corporation, like
This is better than a teenage girl. People took that the wrong way.
that's pretty gross.
Yeah, well, they trying to get you.
Yeah, so I like re-edited it, and it's like, you know, changed because I edited it, but that was fine. Like, yeah, I was on stuff, I can't say that kind of shit. It was just always a mistake. Girl, you're not. Super duper kid, bro. He's not even a kid anymore, bro.
Bro, I'm kid, bro. I was like fucking 18 when I made my Microsoft account. Damn. Hey, I don't know. I'm going like that, bro. I'm crying, bro. doing shit, bro. Shit, shit flies, man. Like, god damn. So like I was just locked down playing Warzone fucking yesterday. Ah, man. I don't know why, bro. I'm like, was it always like that, bro? The time always fly, man.
No, but the more, the less you communicate that's why like becoming an adult and you start working and doing the same shit every day, like that sometimes starts to fly because you're not really experiencing
You woke up same time, you went to school and shit, bro.
It's a twofold process. That's not Duke's what Duke is saying is only part of it. Part of it's too like how your metabolism works and all that shit. The faster your metabolism works, the slower you experience time. Yeah. That shit's insane. So if like even as an adult, if you can increase your metabolism like a lot, you'll you'll still experience time a lot faster than you did as a child, but you'll actually slow down um, time, the way you experience time.
Crazy, what the fuck?
So like, yeah, so think like, I mean, you can never like speed up like so fast that you can like experience it like so slowly or anything, but like things that tend to have faster metabolisms tend to have much shorter lifespans, right? As well. So like things that move a lot faster have shorter lifespans than things that move a lot slower. It's not just that though. Like there's still more to it than that. Like there's still diet and all that shit. But like think about it like sloths live for a really long time. I mean, if they don't like injure themselves or die, live like
fucking eaten by
eaten like,
predators.
but if they were to die of like natural causes like just old age, they live for a long ass time. Same with like tortoises live for a long ass time. Things like rabbits, they live for very short lifespans and they reproduce lots and lots and lots. Same with like
Crazy about mammals though is like they like relatively like you said like on average nothing crazy happens to the mammal or whatever that we all have the same amount of heartbeats throughout the lifespan.
mammals tend to, yes, because yeah, because we all branched
That's fucking
from the
weird.
main. We're all not that different from each other. Mammals on average tend to have the same amount of heartbeats per lifetime, but like I said, rabbits' hearts beat
Yeah, yeah,
like
like
much
so
much
their
faster,
heartbeats fucking yeah.
and they tend to have a lot shorter lifespans. Dogs on average, their heart beats a lot faster than humans, and they tend to have a lot shorter lifespans.
Oceans are much shorter or uh they live a long ass time too.
Blue whales as well have shorter heartbeats per minute, or longer heartbeats per minute. I mean, and shorter amounts per minute, and they live usually longer than humans as well. Their blue whale though, their fucking heart is like as tall as a human, and as big as like a small car sometimes. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Crazy, man.
It's not to say that like people like humans on average, like if you just don't move more, you'll live
Like an
longer.
avocado.
That's not
Like
how
an
it works.
avocado.
I think
Oh, but
avocados
like
taste like puke, bro. I can't eat them. They
what?
taste so bad
Oh
to
my
me.
god, you just realized a fucking thing.
Avocados. I can't fuck with them, man. It is. I just.
Like I can eat them like mixed in with the other food, and I don't really don't hate them.
Renzo and Robin.
I gotta chop. I gotta fucking grill the other food out too. I have to just bring all these foods in. So I can have like 4 different types going at the same time.
That's why I cut out like 4 big ass.
Hmm.
Yeah, really like resemble pine trees. Yeah.
A lot of flavor.
I mean, we can go kill some gas and we can try to fight the dragon. And you can feel like you played some Minecraft. Have you ever beat the dragon before? Have you ever been to the Nether? Besides just now? The Nether? You like mess around there a lot? Or have you ever been to the end then? And seen the dragon? Google. I was gonna say, like, how many?
I play the game.
Watch. It's.
So I have to just get on and do it because I have to build a fucking giant castle eventually too. Like I'm gonna but I'm gonna need all that wood still. Like just for the furnishing and shit like that. 'Cause I don't want it to be. I'm gonna have to find carpet. I'm gonna have to get some fireplace. I'm also gonna build a window. That's like fucking 20,000 blocks of wood too. Shit. Retarded. So
How many?
yeah.
How many end crystals do you need to spawn the dragon?
I've never respawned the dragon.
What? Me? The former. Not the latter, but the former, you know. Yeah, get some vocabulary, man. I don't call myself long dictionary for no reason. Jeez. So basically, you said like the first one was the second one, you know, and I said the first one. I mean, hasn't been going well over here.
It hasn't been going well, man.
So why you ask? And which one are you? And why do you ask?
Really?
Yeah, that's me too. Yeah, I'm all about it, man.
When my boy posted his video with the girl, man, no ass.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, you know? That's something that needs to be made fun of. You need to be poking fun of that boy. You know, be like, what the heck's wrong with you, bruh?
Maybe he's pissed off at us. You know, talking about, he's on that side of the team. And I get it. Yeah. Yo, Duke, you hear what happened with Gus? What? You hear what happened with Gus?
What do you mean what happened? Because
I was
Don't.
talking to my grandma with
I know, Reese's is getting
bro, that shit was ridiculous, bro.
I saw that on my Snap story and I fucking laughed my ass off,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro.
I was like, no, bro, no.
Oh my
Bro.
god, bro. So the other day, right?
Oh,
The other day, we were going through her phone, right? And supposedly he was like, "Oh, my bad, bro. This or man, I'm just going through her phone right now." Like that's
wait, what?
he was going through her.
Like, I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe not a criminal person, but like a person who's I don't know for sure.
so
Bro,
any.
Like,
So I'll tell you this. You shouldn't have any reason that your spouse shouldn't be able to look at your phone.
okay,
I'll say that. That's part one, right? Part one. Part two is that if your spouse comes to you and is like, "Hey, I was going through your phone," and then they don't they don't trust you, right? And it's not because anything you did, it's because they are guilty already. They feel guilty and they feel the need to find something in your phone. So if your
yeah,
spouse comes to you and is like, "Hey, I was going through your phone and blah blah blah," then that means that they already have a guilty conscience and they're probably already doing something guilty. So I mean, part one of that of this conversation, I would say would be like, you or your spouse shouldn't have any reason that you couldn't trust your spouse to look at anything and everything on your phone. Like, you shouldn't have something that you're hiding that from your spouse. Like, it should be out in the open for sure. Like,
that was crazy. That was a crazy sentence.
but if you had a girlfriend, you'd probably delete a bunch of that shit.
No,
so
man.
so for like
I'm
one,
locking my shit.
like I don't know, man. Like,
Talking about a
if
serious relationship, though.
if
Serious
it's
one.
like if it's something like porn or something like that, corn, whatever, I don't know, saying on my live stream, then your spouse should just be like, either your spouse should be comfortable with you having it, or like, I don't know, maybe you just shouldn't have it, one of the two, I don't know. Like, it shouldn't be something that you have to feel like you have to hide from your spouse. It should just be like, hey, you know, I've got this on my phone. If you don't want to see it, don't go looking. You know, that it should be something like that. Like, you should be able to say at least that to your spouse. Like, hey, like,
Yeah.
I've got this right here. Like, if you don't believe me, you can look at it, but this is what it is. Like, if you don't want to see it, then that's where it's at. Don't go looking at it. You know, that's for me. And your spouse should be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I don't care that you have that, but like, You know, I just don't want this or that. And you guys should be able to be like, oh yeah, I'm cool with that or cool with this, you know, blah, blah, blah. There should be a conversation. It shouldn't be something that needs to be hidden from your spouse is what I'm getting at. Like whether your spouse like looks at it or not, like that's something else, or whether like I'm just saying, like, your spouse shouldn't find it, and then, like, because that's just only gonna be, like, something, like, you know, that's gonna start an argument. Your spouse should be able to know about it. That way they don't go looking there. That way they're not, you know, hey, I know it's there, but I'm not gonna be mad that you have it. Or, like, if I accidentally find it, I'm not gonna be fucking mad because I know it's there, and oh shit, I shouldn't have gone looking at it, you know? But, like,
Russ is on her phone and texting back.
No. That was Alicia's fiance texting. That was that. No. But
Wait, texting what?
it was just dude was on Alicia's phone and texted tell us like, hey, this her man. I'm just going through it. It wasn't that exact word, but that was pretty much what he said.
somebody else.
I saw the picture of him and I was like, oh,
I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck was? Yeah,
I
bro.
was like, this dude looks like a little pussy, bro. I'm gonna guarantee he's gonna say something dumb in front of me if I ever go around him.
He's a
So,
cornball ass nigga, and I was like, I don't know. But he posted that. I was like,
Bro, it was like what the Asian bitches do. He's all hiding his face, like a little bad boy.
yo, this. No, that time I almost broke Gus and his girl. Does Johnny know about that?
I don't think so.
Johnny. Okay, so check this out, right? So we're all got the group chat, right? And we're texting, right? And we'll be and I like jokingly I text in the group chat. I'm like, I don't remember what I said, bro.
I remember you all. Hey Gus, remember that girl?
But what started that? What started that? Oh, you was talking to that one girl, and you were like, "Yo, Gus, I need help talking to this woman, do this and that." And this is something like I already got a. And then I'm like, what? Why did he say that? I jokingly said, "My yo, Gus, last time we saw one girl, mama with a fat ass." But
Like the other day.
bro, but it was supposedly Gus's girl on his phone, like, replying to the text messages. So I thought it was just Gus, and I was just joking. Bro, because I do, bro, every time I send text messages, I have to be Batman, bro. You are not like, bro, no, if I text you, I wouldn't, I'm texting you, you know? If I wanted to text her, I would text her, you know? But I'm like, yeah, but then fucking shit, they break up. And Gus is like, yeah. So she gets mad, bro. She smashes Gus's phone and they break I think, you know, if I text her phone,
yeah.
she's just mad at me, you know, and they break up, and then they get back together. Was that my fault? Is that normal in a relationship to be on your other person's phone like that?
That's not normal now.
I think that's honestly for sure like the jealousy factor without even like, cause it was like a good few sentences that were said like Renzo kind of kept fucking saying it at first. Oh, you're bullshitting, Renzo. And I was like, and I was defending the new two. Nah, he wasn't like the other day, blah blah blah. This and that. Yeah, and then she's still fucking like she's insecure.
Yeah, you see. he wasn't replying. So I'm like, is that normal? Is that normal just to be on your person's phone like that?
Not really, no.
I just don't understand that. Like when I texted her, I was like, "Yeah, I've seen all that shit." She's like, "I didn't do it. Check me out." I was like, "I'll send her screenshots of it and like pictures, because I was fucking taking pictures of that shit." Dark oak bathroom. Okay, just put those in the same box. Just, oh, okay.
13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah,
17.
nah, bro, that happened, bro. And I'm like, bro, there's no way that people just be on their person's phone like that. I don't know, bro. I was like, no, there's no way. But then dude was on Lisa's phone. To be honest, bro, I'm not joking. I'm not joking, bro.
Dude, don't do that.
Bro,
You're already engaged. Like, are you that fucking dependent on a man?
I don't know, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, I look good in the
You're one of those chicks that fucking has like 4 baby daddies and three of them on child support. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, like, she should be old enough. And I guarantee you she met his ass at the club.
I don't even know, man.
Nah, because last time I was over there, her dad was telling, well, at least that's what Anna was telling me. It was, like, not to be fucking trying to meet a dude at the club, that you're just gonna find a fucking piece of shit that just fuck. And if he's as young, do you think fucking someone that young that you meet at the club is like gonna actually want to get married?
Bro, that picture, bro, my dad, bro.
I don't. Did you see? Are we talking about the same one? Like he had
The one, yeah, he
like
had,
he had the camera in front of his face, the phone, and all you could see was his like young guy haircut. He looked tiny, like
bro,
real fucking Tiny Tim, bro.
yeah, bro. I got enough. I got enough shit over here, bro. I don't want to deal with that, bro.
I mean, I haven't even tried to talk to Jasper in a while, just cause like he just doesn't reply, you know. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Facebook don't trying to go crazy, bro. Trying to find some shit, bro. I saw that, bro. Yeah, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. This one girl posted a picture and shit, and then he commented on it saying like, yeah, yo, we doing good, you look good, this and that. And then fucking, he was like, yo, we gotta hang out sometime, this and that. And she was like, yeah, I'll be down. He was like, yeah, no, I'm 21, meet me. Oh, hang out now, this and that. And I'm like, oh, shit, maybe you gotta go crazy, yo.
Dude, what?
Fucking, he needs
Actually got it. What the fuck?
I thought I was making a but it
Deactivated for like 2 months, dude.
go in every now and then, bro. And I just go in. I look at people's stories, those
And you
stories.
know how I know it's been 3 months? Because I know Katie for 3 months.
Yeah, bro, he tried hitting up Nadia. That's her name.
Nah, I was tied to Nadia. I was a fucking little bitch. Little bitch, you want some
Yeah,
shit?
he served, enjoy your day. Thank you. We need. Not do something. He said you gonna pay.
Crazy, bro.
Bro, nah, bro, he tried to be slick, bro. He tried to be slick. That's fair, bro. He tried to be slick, bro.
I guess so, maybe.
Yeah, bro, cause
I'm surprised he even tried. Fucking like anti-social dude I know, bro. You hung out like with Gus and Jasper and Diego and all them, and it's like the most quietest one, bro. Unless you're talking about sports,
yeah, nah, shit was crazy.
you be a commentator like fast as he knows. I heard him say some shit one time about a player before the commentator said it, and it only confirmed that. Yeah, I was like, God damn, you just know, you just know.
Yeah, nah, fucking nah. Yeah, nah, I be trying to hang out with him, but fucking it'd be hard, man. So it got work, get like that. Fucking, he be working all crazy. And, I was talking to my grandma the other day. Supposedly, the girl that she's dating, her dad passed away. Now Gus is the man of the house over there. According to my grandma. No, damn, supposedly the way Gus got that job was through her dad. So now he got a
All
boss.
those bees die. That suck after I got that out of the beehive.
A few weeks ago, actually, last time like we talked on the phone, that he was like he had pancreatic cancer, and like me and him both know about that. Like I've seen enough videos about that one too to know that like oh yeah, once you get that shit, like you're kind of fucked. Like it just
That's
spreads
my
so
grandma.
fast and so much, like you can't really kill it all, and then it spreads everything else, and yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah. So according to my grandma, supposedly he's the man of the house over there now. So I don't know, man. Crazy, man. It's kind of sad to see, man. Sad. Be honest, bro. I could.
I'm sure she's way upset.
For sure. For sure. He was already impossible to hang out with him now. Yeah, no, he came over to my auntie a couple weeks back because the Nuggets was playing and this and that. So he came over on his break and shit. So he came over, watched the Nuggets game, and then he left. So I saw him a couple weeks ago, but shit, like Jasper, honestly, Jasper. Wow. That was Alicia, bro. I be seeing her post and shit like that. I haven't.
Yeah, I followed her. Thought it
I
was
don't blame you, bro.
fucking
You go crazy shit, bro. You go to quality, man. I don't blame you.
I mean, nah, I just think she like fuck boys or whatever.
Oh, cause you was trying to fuck her? Oh,
What?
man. Man, what you mean? What, bro?
No.
What you mean? Then, bro?
Tell me that guy didn't look like a fuck.
Oh, yeah, but what does that have to do with anything, man?
Well, I can't call him a fuckboy if he looks like a fuck.
What
can't call him one though.
He is. No. I'm saying, what does him have being a fuckboy have to do with it? Is that why you? That's why you installed it? Cause fuckboys or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. That's exactly why. Because Duke don't like competition.
Exactly. He's scared of the ghost.
I mean, it's not like, bro. It was, you have your friend stories, and then there's like the fucking follower. Yeah, we weren't even friends, so I don't give a fuck. To be honest. She always just be trying to mooch weed off me and shit. Next time she asks me for weed, though, I think I'm gonna be like, "Tell your man to grow you some weed."
That man is a fan though, bro. I was like, fuck, man. I wanted to say something, but I'm like, who the fuck am I to say something?
Renzo.
I guess. I don't want to get no.
Well, I didn't say anything. I just unfollowed and shook my head.
You be
Yeah, you hate.
minding your
Yeah,
own
yeah, yeah, yeah.
business.
Like how you talk about your lunch teacher or whatever. Taya, that one guy.
Talking about me.
So I don't fucking know. One of them was with her. No, I know, but you were talking about how like you didn't like the guy she was with, or nobody did or whatever. I don't fucking know who. Just me listening to fucking conversation.
He's kind of high, I guess. He cool. I guess.
Who's the other guy?
No.
Food for myself. Yeah.
Sure,
I'm gonna
I got.
bring some shit over there so I can just farm it over there.
Yeah. Whatever. He's. You know. He was dude.
Yeah, dude's a dude.
Yeah.
He's a little dude.
Me, little dude. Couple girlfriends, friends. What you talking about, me?
He looks like a little dude.
Ooh.
It's just insulting, man.
Yeah. You talking? Me, a little. I think I'm bigger than you.
No, I'm not. Obviously, I'm not talking about you.
Oh. You said you're a little dude, don't mind me. What do you mean I'm a little dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, why did you not say that?
I heard it. I heard it. And I was like,
Yeah,
I was like, I even said, I said, damn, that's insulting.
exactly. Like, you're going to sneak this.
And then he said it again, and I was like, damn.
I know I wasn't fucking, bro. I know I wasn't.
And then he comes back, oh, I didn't say that. You what? What do you mean you didn't say it? You said it, and then you said it again. Who you saying that to? Were you calling me a little dude, or were you calling him a little dude? Which one of us? Which one of us did you just call little dude?
None of you guys. What are you?
And then who are you calling a little dude? Who the fuck you talking to?
The guy we were just talking about.
I call Cap, man. Cap on that shit. You call
Oh, fuck.
you said you're a little dude to Renzo, and then me and
Do I really? Oh, oh my god, man. Oh my,
Both.
oh my god, man. I had to stand up, bro. My stomach hurt. You know, you was there. So,
I was talking about fucking Alicia's new fiance, bro. I don't know how you didn't catch that, homie.
yours. You,
Oh,
you said he's a little dude, and then oh, you're speaking about him.
nah, dude. I heard it, man. I heard it.
Oh,
I'm dead. Drive the smoking boat.
yeah, nah, but your fiance, bro. They must just be chatting. But ain't no way, right?
No, that's what it said in the Snapchat story.
Bro, there's no way that they're like about to get married. There's no way.
Well, yeah, he's a young guy. He's young. You think a young guy wants to get married in this economy? To, to a chick with a kid though, you ain't buying that shit. She losing it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They gotta be chatting, bro. There ain't no way these guys. There ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's like,
Man, I went to this McDonald's recently, bro. Oh my god, bro. Hey, I went to McDonald's the other day, bro, with Trevor, bro. They got a fucking burger, bro. Nigga, they talking about $11. I'm like, bro, $11 for a fucking
just a regular hamburger, just like a quarter pounder.
yeah, quarter pounder, bro. Exactly. Quarter pounder, bro. $11, bro. $11. Like,
Just
what the
yeah,
fuck?
at McDonald's now it's like 12 bucks for just the hamburger with fries. It doesn't come with a drink anymore. It's like 16 bucks with the drink.
Yeah, bro. Shit is ridiculous, bro.
And then yeah, it's crazy, dude. I asked these two guys they like I was at work a couple weeks ago and these like work at a big company and they came over like to the place I was working to eat lunch. Which I don't know why they came over to where I was working to eat lunch. Doesn't make any fucking sense. But they came inside and they were just like chilling and eating lunch, watching me do my thing, and they were eating McDonald's, and I was like, "Oh yeah, how expensive is that?" And they said the two of us it costs 33 dollars for the two of us to get. They each got a hamburger, fries, and a drink. I was like, God damn, dude, what the fuck? But at the same time, people will like make the argument, oh, it's like it's because minimum wage costs more, and it's because people are asking for more money. That's why the prices go up, and it's like bull fucking shit, dude. Like, just all it takes, just like all it takes for you to educate yourself on this matter is to like think about a company like McDonald's, and they'll make the argument like, "Oh, well somebody like the person that made that company that owns that company took a huge risk to make the company." I'm like, the person that made McDonald's is probably dead by now. The person that made like Walmart is definitely dead already. Their grandkids own the company now. Like it's totally different. It's a different thing. Like it's one thing to make the argument like, yeah, somebody like built the company on their back, but yeah, like in most cases that's like generational wealth at this point. It's not the same person. And for two, like like a company like Walmart, who's like the biggest grocery supplier now in America and like in the world almost, and a company like McDonald's, who's just like has franchises and shit everywhere. Just look at how much profit that company made, or even how much the owners, like the top like 5 or 10 people, made in that company. Just look at that, right? And see how much money they made per year. You could see it. It's most of it's public knowledge, like most of it is. And at the same time, look at that same exact company and look at how many people work for that company are on welfare or on government Medicaid or Medicare or any kind of subsidies, welfare, food stamps, anything like that. And then reflect how much like those people and benefits are getting, because that's like most, it's not like those people's personal information isn't public knowledge, but how much money goes to those programs is public knowledge. And so you can kind of reflect like, okay, there's this many people in this country, in this economy who work for Walmart, so this is probably about how many people are getting benefits. So this is probably how much money is going to these benefits. So like if we just took that chunk of money that this state's getting for welfare and going to these people that work for Walmart and reflect that against how much profit the top 5 people are making at Walmart, you could balance out like tons of welfare just by changing that number, like by switching one to the other. Like saying, hey, Walmart, you shouldn't be able to make this much profit. Like you should be able to pay your people so that the taxpayers' money isn't subsidizing your workers, and then everybody could be happier because they'll pay less in taxes. But no, like the government and the corporations really don't want that. They would rather like make more profit and then have their employees be subsidized by the government, by like taxes, by the middle class. It's crazy. Like so like I mean, pe people say like, oh, like I'm too smart to like to to be, subject to propaganda, but then like, are you really? Like, I'm not. I'm not too smart to be subjugated to propaganda, and I feel like I'm like at least basically educated on some shit. But like, if you think about it, like imagine that the person that has a shitload of money, if they want to keep like, $20 million this year instead of like it going to the workers, like, oh, I'll just pay 1 million out of that 20 to market, hey, like tell like all these people like, hey, you know what's bad for the economy is raising minimum wage. We don't want to do that because that'll make everything more expensive. Like how and then that person gets to keep the other 19 million, like it's just as easy as that. Like just trick people into like going against their own interest to keep, would that be like 19% of, or not 19, 19 out of 20 portions of your profit, by just spending a little bit on like a few commercials.
Nah, man, it's just crazy, bro. What? I don't know, man.
I need to get some more coffee.
I don't know. Oh my dog, I can barely work. Fucking, I work 40. I can barely work 40 hours a week, bro. And like, it's still,
Yeah, why can't you work more than 40 hours a week?
yeah, like 40 hours a week, but I'm like, I don't see them. 40 hours a week, I'm still, bills and everything, so I mean, still like, fuck, man. Like me just going to get food is crazy, I'm like, night when I go out work about it, I go to McDonald's, but no, shit costs so much, bro, and it just adds up so fast. And I'm just at the house, sort of like, I just crazy to me working 40 hours a week. Working 40 hours a week is bullshit, man. I get paid for that. Fuck,
Yeah, a lot of times for me it's like hard to work, like physically work more than 40 a week. I yeah, dude, I gotta mess my shit up.
Yeah, I can see food in there.
I'm trying to focus more on my health, man. My body's been hurting. Crazy.
get more bees now. Oh, these bees died. I need to finish this roof too.
Y'all be playing, yo.
I mean, I was playing it for a while, but I haven't played it for a minute though. A bunch of my friends still play it. One friend in particular is always like, dude, play Bedrock, man. I just haven't.
I haven't got
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game.
I've been feeling like, nah, bro. I've been feeling not people.
Not having what?
High prices, gay prices, moving.
Oh.
Well, like, it's not supposed to separate, dog. You have an infinite right between you. Separate.
The whole like point of it though was so like there's like no gender in the game, like so why would that?
It's not even like a, it's not even like a gender. It's just like you guys are democracy. You know, like you guys are together.
Yeah,
You,
no matter who you are, you're here for democracy. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, nah, when people got mad at that and stuff, and I thought some shit about they made it to where you needed a PSN, you needed a PSN
That
account.
that was just PlayStation though. Like it wasn't the developers of the game. They just like the PlayStation convinced them, so they went along with it, kind of deal. But yeah, I guess like people are pretty mad about it right now. I don't know. Yeah, it's not the same anymore. They did like switch it somehow.
Isn't that some reason people they can't have PlayStations and shit like that for some reason?
Yeah, tons of regions. All right, I'm
I don't
gonna
know how
grab
many
some.
regions it was until that
I'm gonna pour some more coffee.